15th episode of Kaylee's Kitchen. My name is Kaylee and today we're going to be working on Fudgy gluten-free brownies. Now I've got to tell you, I've actually experimented with brownies 7 different times alone just this week to come up with this recipe. And my goal was to mimic commercially sold box brownie mix, the Fudgy gooey kind, while still keeping them grain-free and thus gluten-free. So with that in mind, let's get started. Now to go ahead and get started, you're going to use ½ cup of sifted organic coconut flour, and you will notice that this recipe does use a lot less flour than your traditional brownie recipe would. And the reason for that is that the coconut flour, not only is it packed full of protein, but it's also got tons of fiber, which is really going to soak up all that extra liquid. So in addition to that, we've got ½ cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, ¼ cup of water, ½ cup of oil, 1 cup of organic cane sugar, which is less refined and non-genetically modified, and then we've also got 2 to 3 eggs. You can use 2 eggs for fudgier brownies or 3 eggs for brownies that are more cake-like. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to mix the wet ingredients in a bowl. That includes the water, oil, and vanilla. You're going to mix that up just a little bit, and then you're going to add the eggs. Then you're going to whisk those in. Then you're going to add the sugar and the cocoa, and you're going to whisk those in as well. And then lastly, you're going to add the coconut flour just a little bit at a time, and you want to make sure that you don't over mix this either. Next, we're going to taste the batter. Just kidding. We're actually going to take an 8x8 pan and we're going to use our greasing trick by using a little bag with some butter on there. We're just going to grease that real quick. And then we're going to dump the brownie mix into the pan. Then we're going to stick this into an oven that's been preheated to 350 degrees. We're going to make sure we don't overcook it, but we're going to cook it for about 20 to 25 minutes or until knife comes out clean. Now there you have it, everyone. That's my Fudgy gluten-free brownie recipe. And I do want to leave you with 2 different tips today. First, when you are measuring your coconut flour, you're going to want to take a spoon and basically spoon it into a measuring cup. You don't want to take the measuring cup and just scoop it out. Because the flour is so high in fiber, if you over measure, you're going to have brownies that are much drier, and we all know that that's never a good thing. The second tip I want to leave you with is that because these brownies are gluten-free, they are going to crumble apart if you don't add either extra eggs or something called xanthan gum. A lot of gluten-free brownies and other gluten-free recipes call for extra eggs. I personally do not like that because it makes the brownies much more cake-like. I like my brownies fudgy. So what you're going to want to do is add something called xanthan gum. You're going to add a ¼ teaspoon. I already had this mixed into my flour. I forgot to let you guys know about that. So just make sure you add that and it'll prevent your brownies from falling apart. Once again, you saw this here in Kaylee's Kitchen. Please invite your friends to watch. I will see you back in 2 weeks. Thank you so much for watching.